Dear learners, I'm Khalid Mahmood. Today I'm going to discuss right form of verbs. When you find that subject is third person singular number, you have to add s or yes with the main verb. Here I have given 4 examples. You can see that in each example subject is third person singular number. Here we have used s or yes with the main verb. If we find that everyone, everybody, or none, nothing, or no one, nobody as a subject, we have to follow this pattern where we need to use s or yes with the main verb if it is in present tense. If we are using linking verb, we need to use is or was, but we cannot use are or were because these indicates singular. Here I have given 5 examples. For example, you will find s or yes with the main verb because subject is singular as well as there everyone or everybody, or sometimes I used every with common noun. Last 2 examples where I used is or was. Here I have written 3 negative verbs. These are don't, doesn't or didn't. If we want to use these verbs in a sentence, we need to write the base form of the main verb. Here I have written 5 examples where you can see that in each sentence at least one negative verb. I use the base form of the main verb after the negative verbs. If I use s or yes or ed form after it, that will be a wrong sentence. Modals auxiliary verbs are used to show possibility, politeness, or obligation something. Here I have written 5 structure. In 5 ways I can use modal auxiliary verbs. If I talk about these examples, we will find how we have used modal auxiliary verbs in each sentences. First sentence where I used the base form of the main verb after modal auxiliaries. In the second example, I used be plus verb plus ing. That means it's an example of future continuous tense. It's in progressive mode. But the third one is an example of passive voice where the subject is totally inactive. That's why I have written past participle of the main verb. In the fourth example, I have used have been after modal auxiliary. Something will be in progressive mood for a certain time. We use a conditional sentence to express a hypothetical or factual situation on the basis of another related situation. There are 4 types of conditional sentences. These are zero conditional sentences, first conditional sentences, second conditional sentences, and third conditional sentences. Here I have written 4 examples. These are related to conditional sentences. Let me talk about these examples. Here we can see that each sentence contains 2 clauses. One is independent clause, another is subordinate clause. If I talk about first example, I need to say that I used this structure, and this is an example of factual situation because if you do something, something happens. That means it's universal or habitual. Let's see the second example where you will find that it's an example of first conditional sentence because we have used the structure if plus present indefinite plus future indefinite. That means if you do something in present, you will find something in future. So here the example is, if you maintain honesty, you will be rewarded. You can say that your future activities is based on your present activities. If I talk about third example where we will find this structure, that part should be imaginary, where we used would. If you do something that might happen or might not happen, it's actually have a hypothetical or imaginary situation. If I talk about the last example, we can say that sometimes we show excuse using that kind of sentences. That means if she had informed me, I would have done something for her. So there is no surety that I could have done or not.